So we are back, and this time we take on the Karachi Kings. Now the objectives are on screen, and in that previous match we were absolutely shocking, but hopefully today things get a lot better. Now the pitch is a medium dry one. The Karachi Kings called heads. Now, unfortunately their kit, even though the team is licensed, doesn't look anything like the real thing. Now I'm assuming that is supposed to be Shad Masood, and we have chosen a bowl today, so let's hope that we get some of those objectives knocked off and hopefully get a wicket or two. So we come into bowl in the 18th over now, 141 for 4. I'm going to make a quick change to the field. Okay, so we've got some fielders on the boundary now. Let's see how we go early up. First one, he goes down the ground, and that should be just a single. Imad Wasim and Ben cutting at the crease. So we're going to keep it nice and full just to start off. That one's just lobbed back down the ground. Should be a couple, I would think. Oh, good fielding. They don't manage to come back. Gonna keep it here with the googly. Ah, he goes at one again, but not able to get that away. Now the slider, plonked down the ground. One more run. Decent over so far. Oh, bad throw, bad throw, bad throw. Ah, I think I jinxed myself there. I'm gonna finally toss up this leggy with a bit of bounce. Oh, and it beats him all ends up. Ah, and the top he draws an edge, but it goes wide of the keeper, and they'll get one more. So 5 off that first over, a decent one. And that was all we had. Just one over bowled, but we knocked off the objective now. An economy under 6 in the match. And we come out to bat to the score at 62 for 3 in the 8th over. Oh, an edge early up. And we start off shoddily. So we were quite poor with the bat in the previous one. Shoaib Malik in with the ball here. Nicely played this time. Just pushed onto the leg side, and we'll keep it at just one. So Riley Rousseau at the other end. 2 South Africans at the crease here. 103 needed of 68. Now tucked around the corner. We're going to run hard here. Can we push 2? Yes, 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 yes. And that's good running. Imran Tahir bowling to me now. The Pakistani South African. And we get off the mark from him immediately. We'll get 2 here. Easy, easy, easy. But Imi Tahir, what a legendary figure in South African cricket. He was absolutely amazing for our T20 and ODI sides. And now in his old age, he's back in Pakistan playing some cricket. Of course, he did play for the Pakistan under-19 team before moving to South Africa. And I'm not sure how you guys from Pakistan feel about Imran Tahir being successful for the Proteas. Ooh, a thick edge, going hard at one. That was quite full, and it looked like we could take it on. But it's popped off just behind first or second slip, and we get 2 more. Now talking about quality bowlers that are just a little bit old, Mohammad Amir comes into bowl now. And I tried to step onto the leg side and plonk that over extra cover, but it's come off a thick inside edge and cut out on the boundary. We'll get 2 more. Just shifting around the crease here. Let's see where the next one comes. Just dance around the wickets. And again, we go hard. This time it falls short, and we'll get 1 more off an edge. Now 60 needed of 37. We're going to step outside the leg side again. Try to push that off the back foot and missed all ends up. Just going to step down the track here. That one's lobbed over the leg side. There's no man down there. That will be the first boundary of this innings for us. A lovely 4. And a decent partnership going here. Opening the face on that one. Lofted and scooped. But just 1 for our troubles. Now Shoaib Malik back in. 31 needed off the last 4 here. Just pushed down the ground. Quite nicely. Should be an easy 2 here. Run on Timbo. And he gets in comfortably. Let's take a step down the track. That one's lobbed back down the ground. Goes quite well, and it gets there for 4. A nice shot there. Let's have another look. Just step to the ball and lobbed back over Malik's head. One bounce and 4. Gonna get back in the crease here. Just push that one into the space. Some good cricket here. A mix of a bit of aggression and just some patient play around the park. So 18 needed off the last 3 here. Just putting one in the gap there. Played off the hips. We'll get a couple and we'll stick it just 2 there. Ooh, a leading edge down the ground. Caught in 2 minds there. I was sitting on the front foot and at the last moment changed to the back foot. Nonetheless, we get 2 more and now it looks like he's going to go quite full. Going to step down the track a bit. And lobbed over the infield. That one will hurry to the boundary for 4. Picking the full ball quite nicely with the field set the way it was and just lofted over the infield for 4 more. And he goes again, traveling away for another quick boundary. Stand and deliver then. Pitched up and plonked over the infield. A couple bounces, and that's 4 more. Now surely he's going to get a bit wider outside off stump now with the way the field sits, and I'm going to step just there. And a leading edge. Trying to get to it, but not played perfectly, and somehow we will sneak by for another 2 to end the over. So it comes the end of the game, and we win by 6 wickets. A very comfortable one there. We actually played some decent cricket today. Some good batting, lots of singles, lots of 2s, and a few boundaries just to kick in. Now we knocked off an objective with that economy in the first innings. Of course, we bowled just 1 over, and this was a short one, so let's go again. So here we go then, the reverse fixture. Now we just played Karachi in Multan, and now we're in Multan to take them on again. Can we win again? We really need to, and hopefully we knock off a few more of those objectives that you saw earlier and you can see again now on screen. Now we went pretty well in the previous one, but I would still hope that we get a wicket or 2 here. So the toss then, and how do they go today? Multan Sultans calls tails. Do we win the toss again? Karachi have won the toss this time on a hard, dusty pitch. What are they going to do differently this time round? They've gone ahead and chosen a bat, so they're going to put runs on the board yet again. Hopefully we get a bit of a more of a ball this time round. So it might be just that. We come into bowl in the 13th over this time. 89 for 2, and Hassan Ali and Shoaib Malik are on strike here. Let's see if we can get a wicket or 2 after I change the field. So we've changed up the field, and of course it's Haider Ali, not Hassan Ali, as I actually thought, and Shoaib Malik on strike now. Just tucked around the corner, no run to start. Get nice and straight here. Missed all ends up, going on the pull, hits the body. This time he pushes down the ground. That should be just 1, provided the throw is decent for a change. And it is. Now Haider Ali on. We're just going to toss up a googly here. And he draws the edge. Oh my word. A thick edge. Doesn't carry to the man. Goes again and an edge again. This time flies square of the wicket. The fielders are mixing things up a bit here, and they'll get 2. We're going to push in 1 more googly to finish the over. Lofted over the top in the gap. Will the fielder get there? No, he can't. And a good over becomes a bad over. Or thereabouts, 7 runs off it. I've decided to make a bit of a change to the field. We're going to go a bit aggressive here. And he lost that one and doesn't work immediately. What on earth is the fielder doing? He just stood there, did not move an inch. Could have been an easy catch. And this time it goes down the ground and there's no one there. So that will be 4. The field change has definitely got them giving us chances. Toss one up yet again. Pushed away. That should be just 1. That comes off me. Now let me see if I can draw this wicket out. With a bounce outside the off stump. Ooh. Goes at 1 again and puts it in the gap. Trying to be aggressive. That has seen us concede a few runs here. And, come on, take that. Oh. So eventually 9 off the over. And, no wicket. So last over then, 152 for 3. First one's taken. Is that taken? Yes, it is. The slider draws the catch. And an edge that goes straight to the keeper's hands. Mohammad Rizwan with some quick hands there. Are they actually going to try and review this? No, they aren't. So we tossed one up full and wide. He's gone for the big shot, and the set man Hyder Ali is gone. We finally have another wicket here, and a good one. Arben Cutting coming in, and we're going to try a similar thing. Go at it. Misses all ends up. Off the same line, a bit of flight in the googly. Ooh, and he's played around it again. I'm going to change the lineup just a touch, see if he goes at it. He does, and it draws the edge again, but we don't have a slip. It is the last over. Now we're going to push one through to Imad Wasim. Goes at it, and he takes me to the stands. That one is absolutely punished. Down on one knee, and a slog sweep that travels the distance. Absolutely pumped into the Majid Khan enclosure. We're going to get a lot fuller now. Toss this up. That's a bit wide. Tossed up again. Goes over the top. Will it get to the fielder? No, it doesn't, and that's 4 more, so an expensive last over. Traveled for runs at the back end there, but we did get the wicket, and Imad Wasim taking us to town. 11 more in that last over season, get to 163, and that means we'll need 164 when we come out to bat. So 73 for 4 then. We're going to start off a little bit tame maybe, or we could do this. That is a leading edge. No run. I think that's just going to put me back in my place here. Step back into the crease. Take a little shimmy onto the leg side. And lobbed over the top. That one will run away for 4. Not played perfectly, but runs on the board immediately. We just plonk that over the fielder at mid-off. And runs. So back to my senses now. We do need to take this quite deep here. Just pushed into the gap that time. We'll get 1. We'll stay at 1. We could have possibly gone 2 there. So Tim David on 17 of 13 now. Malik to bowl. Going for the reverse sweep there. Coming off the bat, then the pad, then the helmet. And somehow we sneak across for a single, I think. Do we? There was a naughty run. Do we actually get there? Just in. He is just in. And that could have been trouble. But it's not out. Now the orthodox sweep this time will fall short of the fielder. And just 1 again. So Javed to start up against us in the 14th over here. The first one we just put in the gap. Can we get across for 2? Tim's run hard here. Puts a dive in and fantastic running to get across. Now he looks like he's setting me up here with another one that might be fairly full. But it isn't, and I lob that into the leg side. We'll fall short of the fielder and we'll sneak across for 2 again. Put the dive in. And he's still got the setup for that full ball. When is the Yorker coming? There it is, and we get it just over the fielder. That will be 4, so he sets up for that shot from the start of this over. And finally, we get 1 away. Will he go again? Will he go again? 8 off the over thus far. He does, and this time I get under it nicely. That one's lofted really high, falling just short of the boundary. And 4 more. Scoop-de-loop, and it's landed literally just in front of the boundary rope. So the premeditation is paying off, and I don't see why not, because that's why not. He just popped in with a shorter ball there to remind me why I should not be premeditating. That one zinging past the head. So Ben cutting here. And unlike the previous over, he looks like he's going to be bowling short stuff. And he does. The first one scooped into the leg side. Will just be one. And a massive top edge that has gone so high. Where is it going to land? Lands just in front of the fielder. And will get across for 3. My, oh my. So Tim has really done a thing here. 56 of 33 for him. And Yamin back in. And we scooped the first one over the top. That one was falling on the pads. And that's 4 runs. A nice little shot there. Just tickled over the top. Just a bit of touch to get us 4 more. So 12 of 12 needed then. Ooh, beaten by the turn. Try to rock onto the back foot. Probably is time to pull out the sweep. The slog sweep comes out over the top. No man there. And that reverse was played quite nicely for 4. Let's step down the track. I would love to play a big shot here to end things off. And we do just that. Hammered into the leg side. That will go all the way. A massive 6 to finish things off. And another win in the bag. We have ended this with a stroke of sheer power. And one more 6 in the bag. No 50 yet again. Batting at number 5 can do things like that. But the Multan Sultans win here by 6 wickets. Back-to-back wins against the Karachi Kings. Of course, Tim David is your man of the match. He's played fantastically in both these matches. And we have gone pretty decently yet again. 40 of 23 this time around. Good striking of the ball. Quite a few 4s and a 6 to finish. And then 1 for 29, that expensive last over that saw us get a wicket for the first time in some time. Now let's head back, look at the selection status, the stats and the objectives. So we're going to start off right here at the standings. We now sit 4th after those 2 wins. A win at the start for us in the first game of the series, but then we played not too great and we saw ourselves slip down the log. We are in contention for a playoff spot and we do need to keep winning to keep things going in the right direction. Now, if you look at the bottom left corner in the overview here, player of the series, we currently sit 4th with 508 being our rating. We're definitely in the mix and hopefully at the end of the tournament, we can sit somewhere in that top 5 to knock off one more of the objectives. So we'll go with our batting stats then. 6 innings played thus far, 230 runs at a strike rate of 160.83. We're averaging 115 with a highest score of 47 not out, and we just aren't getting enough time to get batting done and make a 50. I would love to make those 350s in the objectives that we'll have a look at right now. There's still quite a few things that we need to knock off, as you can see on screen. But let's pop over then from this to the bowling stats. And with the ball here, you can see that we've got just 2 wickets at a strike rate of 54.0 and an average of 78. So not great stuff. Our economy is 8.67, but with the wickets in that last game, I would hope that we get a few more in the next one. Now let's pop over to the selection status and how do things look here. Expecting selection in the Marsh Sheffield Shield. Of course, no chance in that Bangladesh series. Very close to the England County Cup. We are now a star member of the SA20. We come all the way down where things matter. We're expecting selection in the Bangladesh Super League, but still a long way off in that Afghanistan tour of South Africa, both in the Test series and the T20 series. And then we're expecting selection in a bunch of other South African domestic series and the Super Smash. So we're getting there, but still some way off. I would hope that a few more performances and hopefully performances with the ball as well will see us shoot up the ranks and finally make that debut for South Africa. Now, if you've enjoyed this one, please don't forget to drop us a like, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with everything that is to come. Now, you can also check out the 3 Shots in a Dot podcast. We spoke a lot about Test cricket in the previous episode. If you haven't seen that already, check it out above my head. There's a lot about South African Test cricket and how things are looking going forward. And I'm pretty sure if you're really into cricket, you're going to enjoy that one. Until the next one, please take care and laka. Check you. Bye.